Hey friends, I hope you guys are doing well today. It's been a minute. I am currently working on a couple of videos, one of those being some things that I've never tried. I had to get some inspiration on exactly what to try because there is a plethora of things that I have tried and things that I have not. So I did get some suggestions, and one of you guys suggested something I thought was really cool, and I will be trying in that video as well. But today I decided to do a video on just a show and tell video because I know this was requested actually a while back. So I'm going to show you a few of my magical things that I either keep with me, have around, or that's very personal to me. So let's get into that. Okay, so the first thing that I have decided to show you guys is my Witchy Go bag. And this is something I am keeping in my car when I go places, especially if I'm going somewhere that's pretty interesting, like an old abandoned building, or going on a road trip, or somewhere just really cool and exciting, or like hiking. And I'll show you why actually. This is the bag here. Just a little duffel bag I've had for like, I swear, 100 years. Sorry if you guys hear Pakayo in the background. It's pretty loud today. Bub is having a ball in the living room and the kitchen. We kind of got all of his stuff everywhere in there, and it's just all over the place because we are painting his room. So it will be a lot louder probably today. So I'm apologizing for that now. Okay, so where to begin? I guess we will go ahead and open it up and I'll explain some of these things here in my Witchy Go bag. Okay, so opened up here. Okay, one of the things I keep in my Witchy Go bag is salt. You have to have some salt for protection. You never know when you're going to need it, or if you're like me, if you're very adventurous, you may want to perform some kind of a ceremony or ritual when you're out and about in nature, hiking, or something like that. So, also, I keep little sandwich bags in here to gather things for my practice, whether that is if I see a plant or dirt, because I do use a lot of dirt in my magic. Got those. Now you will hear thunder in the background. It is not real. I have a sound machine on over there right now. going for calming, and Forrest actually picked that sound out, so that is what's going on back there. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to show you in here is a mirror. Now this bag is kind of like a giant to-go altar or mini altar. I guess you'd call them a travel altar. That's the word. Yes. For some reason, like, my mind goes blank whenever I start recording, and I cannot figure out what what even are words. Anyways, this here is a mirror for magical workings, and I will explain a lot more of that and how to use mirrors if any of you guys are interested in another video. But I do enjoy using mirrors, which this one really needs to be cleaned again. I like using mirrors in my practice. Okay, so let's see what else we have in here. Okay, so I put several of these empty boxes in here in case I wanted to gather something or bring something, kind of like with the sandwich bags. The only difference is if it's something more breakable, it would be more ideal, I guess, to put in one of these old jewelry boxes that we pretty much just throw away anyways. This would actually be pretty darn cute too to use for a travel altar just by itself. Another thing you can use these little boxes for is if you are doing some type of earth magic, you can bury your spell into the earth, and you will already have something to place it in. Okay, so let's get those little boxes out of there. All right, another thing to take. Oh, speaking of burying, I'll better go ahead and show you these first, or next, I mean. I have my shovel, which is pretty filthy already. It does need to be, well, the back doesn't look so bad, really. I have a little shovel or spade to take with me to dig, to use some dirt, or to leave like little offerings. And also, these are really good for breaking up the dirt. So if it's like really, really hard, these are awesome to use. Okay, little man came in and he decided to join us. All right, so the next thing, oh yeah, I was going to show you guys these bags. All these are little, which I may actually take these out because I don't know. I have yet to use these for anything on the go, which I guess carrying crystals or making us, you know, a little sachet wouldn't be a bad idea. Making those while you're out, or to make a talisman to carry in my bag wouldn't be a bad idea, really. I have different colors of those. So I'm gonna, let's see. So I got all kinds of those. And I got some pentagrams to take on the go. You never know when you'll need some kind of pinnacle to enchant. So I grabbed some of those. I have plenty of those. All right. Oh, here comes the train now. Here's my puppy girl. So another thing that I have is this little box. It's an old ammo box that I use. But in this bag I have some offerings for when I'm out and about to have on on me. And of course, if I'm for some reason feeling like I absolutely need to take something else with me that day, I will add it to a little offering bag. But I have some crystals in here and some other things at the bottom there. But those offerings can change. Also, I have, well, I guess since you can see it right here, some libations. Some cinnamon fireball whiskey to leave. I have these little tiny bottles here inside. I think I have mugwort right now. Yep, mugwort. We got some, ooh, it's getting a little blurry. Some cloves. Got some lavender petals. Some marigold in there too. Okay, then we also have, I'm so sorry, my dog keeps barking. I'm trying to get her to stop. I have some of my own personal ritual oils in here on the go in case I feel like I need those if I want to practice. Oh, also here's some little rosemary. I have several different kinds of oils in here for different things. This one here is actually a storm charged water that I have to add in some of that electrical magic. Got some other oils in here for different things. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in this one, but this is one of my favorite oils and it smells so good. This one's my divination oil and psychic protection. And I will do a video on how to make this. If you guys are interested, just comment down below. Are you playing, Bubby? So there's that. And I apologize, I have this mountain of laundry right next to me that I'm getting ready to fold on my bed. He's what?
It's getting too big for me.
Is he getting too big for you?
Yeah.
You love him though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also in here we have some cascarilla home. Oh my gosh, you're so silly. I have some cascarilla in here for protection. You are a really good daddy. There's also some other ingredients in here for protection. This is a really good powder. Very, very strong. Like you can feel the energy off of this. It is so good. Very personal too though. I make this quite often, my own recipe. I've kind of tweaked over the years from traditional recipes. Now, I did not like the idea of carrying a cauldron, a cast iron cauldron with a lid, a little bitty one around, so I opted for using one of my candle containers that has a lid that actually stays on really well. There we go. For fire magics, and I just put this in here so it's pretty clean. I'm going to give that a try and see if it's not nearly as messy. Also, I can use it to burn my incense in, without the lid, because it is made for hot temperatures. I can use this to do water scrying if I really wanted to. If I did not want to use it for that, or if it was really nice and clean, I could add some of my moon water or oils and do some scrying in that. The Egyptians actually used to use oils for scrying. I also keep some threads in my bag in case I want to do some type of binding magic. if I happen to be out and want to do a really simple witch's ladder or any other craft that involves a certain color thread. On the go tarot deck to use. Getting pretty slim in here now, guys. I also keep a pendulum. This is actually one of my favorite pendulums. This is Arabic stone. Let me see if I can hold it to the light really good for you guys. There we go. There we go. Look, I can see some shapes in here already. I do see, it looks like a fae. A really cool fae creature. I love Arabic stone. It is so beautiful, and it is a wonderful stone for spirit communication. I actually use some tumbled Arabic stones for when I do some automatic writing. This is another thing I have in here. Let's see what it is. And I really don't need to keep this in here. I just put it in here, I guess, because I have the container in here. But I have a few little notebooks in here and a pen. You never know when you're going to need to write something down, whether that be a spell or just an experience you want to journal. Maybe even some of that automatic writing that I just talked about. Okay, so that's all that's on the inside of the bag. Now I do have a couple of pockets here that I'm going to show you. And that puppy girl is sleeping over there on the floor. Okay, let's open up this side pocket. Now this, I think you guys all know, it's not a bell, it's a candle snuffer, which I guess you really don't need. But I do not like to blow my candles out if I am doing a ritual. But if I am just working on a working altar space and I have a candle sitting near, sometimes I do blow that out, and I think we all do. I do have that. And here I also have matches. Now I have gotten a lot of these little tiny items over the years from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. I know these matches came from there, and this little snuffer, actually, I'm pretty sure. Either there or the Dollar General, I can't remember. But I do know that they carry those. Let's see, I got this a long time ago. I use that to burn incense on your sage bundles. These are just really cool to use. Okay, and then in here, whoops, we also have an incense holder that's been used pretty roughly. Got some dragon's blood cone incense here. Got some stick incense. Rosemary, because it's a very versatile herb. Very good scent too for pretty much any type of magic. I have some on-the-go white sage, just in a little baggie. We hear my son in there making a lot of noise. A bunch of little tea lights in here, which I won't take with me all the time. Like, these will probably stay behind because I do have some birthday candles that I take with me. And I thought I put them in here. I thought I put some in here. We'll see if I open up that other pocket. But because I don't want something like, I do not want something like this to melt in my bag when I'm gone, especially if the bag is sitting in a car for a while and I only needed a couple of the items. which if I'm traveling like on vacation or something, you know, you'll take your bag indoors inside, so it's your things stay nice and cool, the things that need to be cool. Yeah, because that is a nasty mess, and that has happened to me, so don't do that. Okay, let's open the other side here. I don't know if you guys do this, but I like to use a lot of my candles. I like my candle spells. I like to do on a pan rather than a plate. I've done them on plates too, but I like to find a round pan. Will, you know, of course, put my candle in the center, my herbs, my salts, whatever I use. I like it to be flat, though. I don't like a pattern on the bottom of the pie plates, because whenever my wax melts, I do like to read my wax sometimes, and I don't like to have that pattern on the bottom where the candle wax kind of runs over all the little bumps. So I have that, which you could probably use that also for your water scrying. Oh, okay, the front pocket, that's what I used it for. Okay, so this little front pocket here, I have some holy water. You can also use moon water. I do that too. I just need to use that bottle up because I've had it forever. That's a little bit of holy water there. Some birthday candles. I knew I had some of those in here somewhere. Birthday candles are really good for quick candle spells or magic because they burn really super fast, and you get all kinds of different colors in a little tiny package here. You can anoint them really fast too, you know, with your oils. I keep oils in there, obviously. And I coat them with my herbs. And you can do, like, there's pink, and that would be perfect for love. Yellow would be wonderful, like, for a friendship spell. Blue would be great for, like, a calming spell or working with water. You can also do these, like, as if you're doing, like, working with elements, like the sun. White could be for many, many purposes. You can use any of these colors, honestly, for any purpose. It's whatever you feel is right. And then I keep a spray. This is the Kate's Magic White Sage Sacred Mist. So I keep some kind of spray, usually in my bag. Sometimes it's fun to have other things in there besides your own homemade sprays, candles, oils. Sometimes it's fun to switch it up and get a new smell or a new vibrational energy. Yeah, I have all of that in there, and there's a couple of things in here I do not have in this bag right now. I do suggest like a wand or an athame, which I don't have those in here right now because I'm not taking it anywhere anytime soon. Because we actually just got back from vacation. I would suggest taking like pepper spray or something with you, because you never know when you're out and about what's out there. You know, just because you're here working with the spirits or the fae or a deity or whoever you work with. Those guys I trust 100%. Okay? Now, humans, on the other hand, you never know who or what you're going to encounter. So just be careful out there, guys, because people are crazy. And just the other day, actually, I was getting some bottles for my daughter's birthday party. She's wanting to do a Vampire Diaries birthday party. She hasn't really said it, but I'm kind of surprising her and doing it. My son and I were in the dollar store getting some little tiny bottles, kind of like actually just like the ones I showed you in there for my oils. I bought the same kind, and let me show you what I did with them. I got boxes upon boxes over here of stuff I'm trying to keep hidden in my room away from her peering, wondering eyes. But these little bottles I've filled up with some vervain. I have plenty of that. So I don't know if you guys have seen the Vampire Diaries, but my daughter is a big fan. And last year we went on vacation and we went and done the whole Mystic Falls tour thing. We went down there. We went, well, actually we didn't get to do the tour. We just toured the city. They were booked and you have to do it so far in advance. But we did basically self-guided tours, found the houses, took pictures. And then on a whim, we went to New Orleans and my daughter got to meet Ian Somerhalder there, and she actually got a hug from him. We got it on video and she was on cloud 9, dude. Like her feet never touched the ground whenever she walked. Whenever she got in the car. Like I swear. She said, I'm never washing this shirt again. But we got a little backdrop here that I'm going to do for New Orleans to kind of give it that originals vibe too, because she also loves that show. Some vampire suckers hidden away in here. Some blood bags I'm going to have to clean and fill for this weekend with fruit punch. Got all shoved in a couple of boxes here. Got some other things that are hidden too. And then of course balloons, all of that stuff. And her cake is going to be awesome because when you cut it open, it's going to ooze out some raspberry filling. And it's a Vampire Diaries cake. I'll actually get a picture of that for you guys this weekend and post it on here. Okay, so I guess I'll show you. Oh, by the way, I moved all those paintings in my room and out of the living room because we're going to be changing that up too. Right now it's a cluttered mess, or I would show you, because like I said, all of my son's stuff is in there. But let's move this alcohol out of here. And the cigar. I'm going to be making some tobacco water for this full moon. My own, of course. I just stopped and I got that from the store the other day. I just stuck it in here. But this is a little old cauldron I found at our local Peddler's Mall. Well, a kettle. But I'm going to be using this bad boy outside to be doing some of my other fire spells in. And I just wanted to show you guys. Isn't it cute? I thought it was perfect. It's a little rusted out. I'm probably going to treat it. I'll treat it and coat it maybe. Cleanse it. Either way, it's still getting cleansed. I don't know for sure if I want to just keep that little rusted look for a little while, because I am going to be using it to burn stuff in. We shall see, but I just wanted to show you guys that too. I thought this was really cool. I've not used this yet, even though it looks like it's been used for a very long time. There's a lot of other things I would love to show you guys, but I do not want to make this video super long because honestly I don't have a whole lot of time to sit and edit it. I guess what I'm going to do next is get in here, pick up these toys for the 100th time, because when my husband gets home we are going to finally move in Bub's things into his room and rearrange it and ignore his messy desk back there. I just noticed how messy it looks. Awful. That's his space, not mine. Anyways, we're going to get that all situated, and so Bub can go into his new painted room. He wanted it to be super bright green, and it is like Hulk green, guys. Super green. I will show you real quick. Ta-da! This is it. Super green. We are working with a super green bedroom. Who knows, maybe I could use it as like a green screen. I'm just kidding. I don't even know where to begin with that stuff. Like, I know absolutely jack about editing, you guys. Maybe I'll get there one day. We'll see. What do you think though? It had to be this specific shade of green So I can't wait to move in all of his things and see how it turns out. Maybe I'll get a picture of that for you guys too, or I'll share it with you on the next video. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video. Y'all have a magical day.